Hello. All right. Welcome to Power Yoga. My name is Lindsay Silbert, and I will be leading you through a 45-minute flow today. We have shortened the class from 60 minutes to 45, so just so you know, we are going to flow. We're going to jump right into it. It will be a quick moving class, but I will be giving lots of modifications, and please feel free to rest whenever you need to rest. Modify as you need. Child's pose is always an option, and if there is any other restful pose that you find appropriate, you can take that instead of child's pose. If you are practicing this later on, not live, feel free to pause the video and rest for however long you need, and then come back whenever you're ready. And if you're taking the live class, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. But again, if you're taking the live class, just feel free to rest whenever you need to. So we're going to get started seated today. And I've got a couple blocks. And if you've got tight hamstrings, you might want blocks, or you could use a water bottle or textbooks. Blocks are pretty cheap, and they're a great prop to have. If you practice at home, I would highly encourage getting a set. So we'll come to any comfortable seated pose. You can sit right on your mat. You can elevate the hips if that's comfortable, and then rest the palms either face down or face up on the legs, and close the eyes. We'll just take a couple moments here to connect in. So with the eyes closed, feel the sitting bones root down into the earth. Feel heaviness in the lower body. Take a moment to shrug the shoulders up to the ears and then release them down the back. Begin to grow the spine long by lifting the crown of the head up, but keeping those shoulders soft and keeping the chin parallel to the floor. So growing the spine without actually lifting the gaze here. And then just begin to notice the breath. Notice how the air feels as you inhale and as you exhale. Notice any sensations. If you find that the mind has wandered off, whether to the future, to the past, just become aware of that and come back to the breath over and over and over again. Begin to deepen and lengthen your breathing out here. Slow it down, smooth it out. Really feel the belly rise as you inhale. Really softens and relaxes as you exhale. Take a few more deep breaths like this. Turning on your Ujjayi pranayama, if that is in your practice. Otherwise, just deep and slow inhales and exhales through the nostrils. And I invite you to take a moment here to set your intention for today's practice. Really, an intention is just maybe a reason for coming to your mat today. Maybe to feel strong, maybe to feel grounded, feel present, maybe just to take some time for yourself. So bringing something to mind, we'll take 3 more breaths. And after your next exhale, we'll gently blink the eyes open. If the palms are up, turn them down. We're going to grab onto the knees and just switch the cross of the legs. So place the other shin in front. We'll just start with some gentle body circles. So begin to circle the entire torso in one direction. Use the arms to really round the spine as you come back to stretch through the upper back, and then pulling the heart forward, stretching through the front of the body. So just take a couple of big circles going in this direction. You can just let the head go. Again, just warming up. Warming into the hips, the spine, the shoulders. One more cycle in this direction. And then pause and begin to circle the body the other way. Again, maybe rounding as you come back. Opening the heart as you come forward. If it feels good, closing the eyes. Take about 3 more breaths. And after your exhale, find your way back to center, balancing the head over the heart, heart over the hips. Reach the fingertips down next to you. As you inhale, open the heart as you reach the arms out around and up. And as you exhale, pull the palms together in front of heart center. Plant the palms down, roll over the legs, and we'll come right into a downward facing dog. So tuck the toes, lift the knees, and we'll slowly begin to reach back. Now I know we're not warm yet, so just keep the knees bent here. Begin to lengthen the spine. Now, if this is too much on the body, set the knees down and you'll just rest in a child's pose. Otherwise, if you're in downward facing dog, begin to pedal the legs out, bending one knee as you straighten through the opposite leg. Move a little side to side here. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. Wiggle the hips a little from side to side. Then maybe begin to find some stillness. We'll be here for a couple deep cycles of breath. Now you can keep moving or again, find that stillness in your down dog. But push out of the shoulders, relax the neck, and keep the belly firm here. On your next inhale, we'll lift the right leg from the inner thigh. As you exhale, step it up by the right hand, stay on the ball of the left foot, and we'll come into a runner's lunge. So fingertips down, be up on the fingertips so you can reach the heart forward, little tiny back bend in the upper back. Keep this right knee hugging into the midline of the body, right hip as well. One more breath here. And then we'll step the left foot up to meet the right foot, top of the mat. Feet are parallel. Inhale, pull the heart forward, halfway lift. As you exhale, bend the knees a lot, forward fold. Keeping the knees bent, inhale, come all the way up to stand with a long spine, arms reach up. Exhale, palms connect in front of the heart. Take a moment here with the eyes closed to feel your mountain pose. Spread the toes, press evenly into all four corners of the feet. Feel the strength in the legs as you pull up on the kneecaps. Belly firm, heart lifts, and we'll keep it moving. Inhale, reach the arms out, around, and up. Exhale, bend those knees as you hinge forward. Again, just warming up slowly here. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, step back to plank pose. Knees up or down. Inhale, shift the shoulders forward. Exhale, slowly lower down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, find your cobra. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. Take a cycle or two here. Next, inhale, lift the left leg from the inner thigh, and then as you exhale, step up by the left hand, be on the right toes and the fingertips, heart reaches forward, and drive that right heel back, engaging through that leg. Breathe here. You can always set hands down on something. All right, next breath, step the right foot up to meet the left foot. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Rise on your inhale. And palms connect in front of the heart. Exhale, take a moment here. Come back to your intention. Breathe it in. And let it go. We'll flow through some sun salutations, series A's. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back to plank pose and make your way through your vinyasa, knees up or down, halfway or to the belly as you exhale. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog or child's pose. Breathing here. We use down dog as a resting pose, but if you're newer to the practice, maybe you're feeling a little tired, if down dog does not feel restful, set the knees down and catch the breath in child's pose. All right, we'll keep it moving. Inhale, look forward, come up on the toes. Exhale, walk or float the feet up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise on your inhale, root down to reach up. And exhale, palms connect in front of the heart. We'll do 2 more rounds of those. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa, step back and lower. Hug those elbows in, hips and shoulders in line. Inhale, open the heart, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, pull the hips back and breathe. Notice how this feels in the body. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand, inhale. And palms connect in front of the heart, exhale. Inhale, open the heart, look up. Exhale, come on in with a long spine. Pull the heart forward, inhale. And exhale, step or float into your chaturanga or skip it all together. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Next, inhale, lift the right leg up and back. As you exhale, step it up by the right hand. This time, lower the left knee down and come into your low lunge. So arms can reach up, or you can have the hands on that right thigh, but pull the right hip back as you send the left hip forward. Just a couple breaths here. Shoulders slide down the back, maybe gaze up, last breath. And then we're coming into standing splits. I'm gonna grab my blocks for this. So tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, and we're gonna step up to balance on the right leg, lifting the left leg up as we fold in. Now, very important here, keep the hips level. So you don't wanna open this left hip out to the side, which means the left leg might not lift. You can see mine doesn't lift very high. My hamstrings are a little tight, but draw the shoulders up away from the ears. One more breath here. Relax the neck. And then step back to crescent pose with the left foot, high lunge. So come on up, bend the back knee, tilt the pelvis forward, belly in, and then straighten through that back leg. Take a few breaths here. And then same thing in our low lunge. Pull that right hip back, and then maybe gaze up and breathe. Last breath. Big inhale. As you exhale, send the hands down, step back to down dog, lift the right leg, take an inhale. As you exhale, right knee over to the left elbow. Inhale, kick it back, three-legged down dog. Exhale, right knee over to the right elbow. Inhale, lengthen back, lift it up. Exhale, knee to nose. And then step back to plank pose. Inhale, shift forward, and exhale, vinyasa. Again, skip this if you want. All right, cycle a breath here. Full inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it up, lower the right knee down, and come on into your lunge. Low lunge. Back toes can be tucked or untucked, whatever your preference. I feel like I can get a little deeper with the toes tucked, but you do what works for you. Open the heart, one more breath. And then we'll come into our standing split. So I'm going to grab my blocks, tuck the right toes, and come to balance on the left leg, lifting up, lengthening the spine here, flexing the right ankle, and dropping that outer right hip down. Just another breath or two. And then we'll come into crescent pose. So step the right foot back. Reach the arms up, bend that back knee slightly, tilt the pelvis, belly firm, and then drive through that back heel. Scissor the inner thighs together, shoulders down the back, and breathe. Big breath in. Exhale, hands come down, step to down dog, lift the left leg, inhale here. Exhale, left knee over to the right. Inhale, kick it back, level the hips. Exhale, left knee over to the left, come into plank pose. Inhale, lengthen back, last one. Exhale, knee to nose, hug it in. And then we'll step into our plank pose. Lengthen forward, inhale, and lower down, vinyasa, exhale. Inhale to open the heart. Exhale, send it back. And breathe here, catching your breath, returning to your intention. Again, this is a power flow, so we are moving. One more breath in your down dog or your child's pose. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or hop the feet up. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press to stand. And exhale, palms to the heart. Take a moment here, close the eyes. Just notice how the body feels. Feet root down, crown of the head lifts up. We'll flow through some sun salutation series B just to get us a little warmer before we hold our deeper poses. All right, so breath with movement. You move at your own pace of breath. If my pace is too quick, you take your time and you meet us whenever you're ready. All right, arms set down by the sides. Let's take a breath together. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. All right, here we go. Inhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the heart. Exhale, vinyasa. Make your way back to down dog however you would like. Through a chaturanga or skip it. Once you're in down dog, right foot steps, left foot plants, warrior one is your inhale, and then chaturanga is your exhale. So come on down, lower in. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, pull it back, left side, left foot steps, right foot flat, 45-degree angle. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, over the toes. Exhale, send it back. And breathe here. And if it's hard to get the breaths, the inhale and the exhale, just remember to breathe. It does take a little while to really be able to link those breaths when we're moving quickly. So if you're not there yet, perfectly fine. Just make sure you're not holding your breath. All right, we're gonna flow through that one more time. So inhale, look forward, slight bend in the knees. Exhale, feet to the hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, press to stand. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Back to down dog. All right, right foot steps, left foot plants. Warrior one, inhale, come on up. And then ride the exhale down through chaturanga if possible. Open the heart, inhale. And send it back, exhale, left side, left foot steps, back foot flat. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, open the heart. And exhale, send it back, good work. We'll take 5 breaths here. So you can stay in your down dog, you can come into your child's pose. Grab a sip of water, do whatever the body's calling for. All right, last couple breaths wherever you are. Then we'll inhale, lift the right leg. As you exhale, step it up for warrior one. Back foot flat, and we'll come on in and we'll hold here. We'll take about 3 deep breaths. Now keep pulling this right hip back, send the left hip forward, and keep grounding through the outer edge of that left foot. Sink down in as you lift up out of it. And then palms together, open up into warrior two. Back foot spins flat, heel to arch alignment. Reach the arms out, broaden through the collarbones, and take a couple breaths here. Knees forward over the right fingertips. Right knee draws open. Next, inhale, reverse warrior. Lean yourself back. As you exhale, really bend into that front knee. Nice side stretch here. And then inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Right forearm to right thigh, left arm reaches over the left ear. If there's another variation you like, you can go into that now. Otherwise, just work here. Tuck the pubic bone up. Relax the shoulders. One more breath. And then inhale back to warrior two, sink into it. Embrace that burn. So you probably feel this in the right thigh. Maybe sink down a little bit deeper, soften the shoulders. 2 more breaths here. Big inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step to plank pose, bring the feet together. Left hand comes to the middle of the mat, side plank on the left. Go to the outside of that left foot, reach the right arm up. Lift the hips up, top hip shifts a little forward. Relax the head back. 2 more breaths here. And then come to plank pose and either move through a vinyasa or go right to down dog. All right, left side, inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it up, warrior one. So come on up. So in warrior one, hips are square to the front of the mat. Arms reach up and we'll sink down in. Keep the outer edge of that right foot grounded. Firm the belly. And just breathe. Palms connect in front of the heart. Open up, warrior two. So now you're in external rotation with the hips. Left knee draws open, back inner thigh spins up. Back arm just as high as the front arm. And again, shoulders soften, heart lifts, gaze forward. Next inhale, reverse. Exhale, keep bending into that left knee. Big side stretch here. One more breath. Inhale, come on up, and exhale, side angle, left forearm to left thigh, right arm over the right ear. Or again, option to take any other variation you like. Rotate into the upper back. Keep guiding that left knee open. One more breath. Come back to warrior two. Sink down into it. You got this. Power yoga. So power up those legs. Power up the belly. Power up the breath. Good. One more cycle here. Big inhale. Exhale. Come to plank pose. Arms circle. Step the feet together and roll to the outer edge of the right foot as you reach the left arm up. Shift the hips a little bit forward. Head back. Belly firm. Pressing out of the right shoulder. One more breath here. Great. Plank pose and take a vinyasa. Okay, resting here. We're going to take a couple breaths and we are going to flow through what we just did, breath with movement. So again, we are going to pick up the pace, move quick here. But like I said earlier, move with your own breath. Rest whenever you need to. All right, here we go. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step it up. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands cartwheel down, side plank on the left. Big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, back, left side. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it up. Warrior one, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Reverse warrior, inhale. Side angle on the exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands cartwheel down, come to side plank on the right. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, send it back. All right, one more round. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step it up. Warrior one, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Reverse inhale. Side angle on the exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, plank pose into your side plank on the left. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last side, left leg lifts, inhale. Step it forward, exhale. Warrior one, inhale. Open up, warrior two, exhale. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, plank pose. Side plank on the right. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, flow. Inhale over the toes. And exhale, down dog, rest here. Good work. You can stay in down dog or set the knees down, hips back to the heels. Take 3 deep breaths. Looks like Facebook is acting up, but it seems like we are still live, so I'm going to keep this going. All right. One more breath wherever you are. We'll come to the top of the mat. So next inhale, look forward, slight bend in the knees. Exhale, feet to the hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand, inhale. And palms connect, exhale. Ooh, lots of movement today. Maybe feeling your heart pump like I am. Okay, our next series, we are going to be going into half moon in a moment. So I'm going to take my blocks and I'm going to set them up at the top, one on each side on the highest height, so I can hopefully gently transition into that. We're going to come into eagle pose first. So arms out to a T. Left arm comes under the right arm. Either grab opposite shoulders, backs of the hands come together, or you'll double wrap. And then with the knees bent, left leg comes out to the side. Wrap the left leg up and over. And you can keep those left toes down or single wrap the legs or double wrap. Lift the elbows up, firm the belly. And just take 2 breaths here. Hooking everything into the midline of the body. Last one. Okay, keep the legs, release the arms. Palms come to heart center. Now we're going to come into half moon right from here. So unwrap the legs. We're going to kick the left leg back. Find a block if you're using one. Bring the block about a foot in front on the pinky toe side of that right foot. I like to bring the left hand to the hip till I'm steady, flexing the left ankle, and then reaching the left arm up. Half moon pose. Hug the right hip into the midline of the body. Long line of energy here. One more breath. And we'll bend the front knee, come to warrior two. Straighten the right leg. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, triangle pose. Right hand comes down to the shin, the foot, the floor, or a block. Hug the right hip in. Head relaxes back. Belly firm. And breathe. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, warrior two. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Inhale, step to plank pose and take a vinyasa. All right, take a breath or two here. Let me just see if I can get this moving. All right, looks like we're still live. I'm not sure what's going on with the video. So if you are watching on Facebook, please let me know if you can still see. If you can't see, I'll pause it and then restart the video. All right, let's keep it moving though. From your down dog, lift your right leg up and then step it up by the right hand. We're coming into crescent pose. So stay on the ball of the back foot. Palms together in front of the heart, taking a twist. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, hook the left elbow outside that right knee and rotate into the upper back. Any modifications you need, you can place the left hand down, reach the right arm up. You can also split the arms in your twist. One more breath here. Now come back to center, palms together in front of the heart. We're gonna step up to balance in half chair pose. So step up on the right foot, bend the left knee, cross that left ankle over the right thigh, and come into half chair. Now you can stay up here. You can even come all the way down, setting the fingertips down. If flying pigeon is in your practice, an arm balance, you can go into that. I unfortunately do not practice that, so I would demo, but probably be a really silly looking pose, which is fine. But wherever you are, retract the shoulders and take one more breath. All right, let's come to stand. Release the left foot down next to the right foot. Ooh, take a moment, close the eyes. Just notice how you feel. Notice the difference between sides. And then we'll blink the eyes open. All right, so if you're using a block, set it up for half moon on the left side. Let me just see if you can see. Okay, I can still see. All right, thank you, Megan and Stephanie. Awesome. Okay, just making sure. My screen shows black, so I want to make sure you guys are still with me. Okay, eagle on the left side. So arms to a T, right arm under the left arm, either opposite shoulders, backs of the hands, or double wrap. All right, bend the knees, right leg out to the side, and we'll cross the right leg up and over the left. So again, you can set those toes down, you can keep the right toes lifted or double wrap the legs, but hug everything in, belly firm. One more breath. Okay, as gracefully as possible, release the arms, prayer pose. Release the right leg, and we're going to kick it back, finding our way into half moon. So grab a block if you use one, right hand to the hip until you're steady, and then maybe reach the right arm up. Flex the right ankle, and lengthen as you breathe. Last cycle here. Excellent. Step back to warrior two. Straighten the left leg and work your way into triangle pose. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, left hand down. Right arm reaches up. Again, if you don't have a block or a water bottle, just bring that left hand to the inside of the right leg. But keep the spine long. If you find that you're here and you're really slouched over, come out of it. You want to lengthen through the left side body, almost more so than the right side body here. One more breath. Come on up, warrior two. And circle the arms down, step back and vinyasa, or skip it. Okay, take a couple breaths in your down dog. Almost finish our standing series. Hopefully you're feeling nice and warm. All right, let's do this. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it up, crescent pose. So stay on the right toes. Come on up, and we'll take a prayer twist. Palms together in front of the heart. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hook right elbow across left knee. Again, you can splay the hands here. You can set the right hand down. Whatever works for you. But take that rotation into the upper back. From the belly button down, everything stays square. One more breath. All right, come back to center. Palms stay together in front of the heart. Step up to balance on this left leg. Find your half chair. So take the right ankle, cross it up and over the left thigh, and then sink down. Balance is a little off today, so I'm only coming down a little bit, but do what feels good. Keep the right toes flexing back, lifting the heart up. Take any modifications you did on the first side, or maybe the side is different. 2 more breaths. Excellent. Release that. And come to mountain pose. Close the eyes. And just notice how you feel. Keep the eyes open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, last vinyasa. Inhale, over the toes. Exhale, send it back, downward facing dog. And then shift forward to plank pose. Let's lower all the way down to the belly. Just one back bend here. Shalabhasana or bow pose. So arms extend back, press the tops of the feet down, pubic bone down, and then inhale, lift everything up. Stay here or maybe bend the knees, grabbing onto the feet or ankles, coming into bow pose. Dhanurasana. Spread the toes. Press the shoulder blades into the back of the heart. Keep the knees about hips distance if you're all the way up in bow. One more breath here. And then slowly release. Release the legs. Place one cheek down on the mat. Just rock the hips a little from side to side. And then bring the hands by the lower ribs and press yourself back to a child's pose. And reach the arms back behind, resting the forehead. And then slowly come on up to seated. Move the hips to one side. Bring the legs out in front. We'll come into a wide leg forward fold. Upavista Konasana. Now, if you are on your mat, your heels are on the ground, just swing yourself sideways or move yourself back so your heels are down. If you've got some hardwood floors, that's uncomfortable. Bring the fingertips behind to lengthen the spine for a moment. Feel the sitting bones ground down behind you. Now, if this is enough of a stretch, stay here. Keep the ankles flexed. If you want more, begin to walk yourself forward. We'll take 5 breaths here. So keep pulling the heart. And then keep softening the shoulders. Maybe close the eyes. Last couple breaths. And then to walk yourself up. Bring the hands underneath the knees and then gently guide the legs back to center. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Extend the legs up, toes up, heels press forward, hands by the sides. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, hinge forward. And just grab onto anything you can, maybe that being a strap. You can loop a strap around the balls of the feet. Just holding onto my shins today. Keeping length in the spine. Keep those toes flexing back. A couple deep breaths here. Slowly make your way up, and we'll come all the way down onto our backs. So come on down, coming in for a hip stretch. Either thread the eye of the needle, crossing the right ankle over the left eye, kind of like we did in half chair, or Supta Gomukhasana. So Gomukhasana, legs, right knee on top of left knee. Grab onto the feet or the ankles, just like handlebars. Then we'll take a couple of deep breaths. Soften the shoulders. Release the jaw. And feel the entire spine lengthen on the mat. Keep the legs like they are, but release the grip from the hands. Place the left foot down. Open the arms to a T or cactus the arms to the side, and let the knees fall to the left as you gaze over the right for a supine spinal twist. And feel the right shoulder ground down. You want lots of space from that right hip through that shoulder. Maybe take the gaze off to the right if that's okay on the neck. Just one more breath here in your twist. And then slowly come back to center. Uncross the legs. We'll take our hip stretch on the other side. So either left ankle over the right thigh for thread the needle, or left knee on top of the right knee for Gomukhasana legs. I find I can get in a little deeper with knee stacked over knee, but whatever feels best in your body. What can you relax? What can you soften? Can you deepen your breath here? Release the legs, right foot down, arms to the side. Take an inhale. Exhale, knees to the right, gaze to the left. Twisting here. Left shoulder grounds, belly spins up. Just let it all go. Slowly come back to center. Give the legs a big squeeze. Rock yourself a little side to side. If there's any other poses the body's calling for, go for it, take them now. Otherwise, we'll make our way into our final resting pose, extending the legs out, letting the feet flap open. Arms by the sides, palms face up. Take some space here. So reach the arms and the legs about a foot away from the midline of the body. Take a big breath in through the nose, fill all the way up with air. And then exhale, side out of the mouth. Quiet minds, quiet bodies, Shavasana, rest. Feel free to stay here as long as you would like. If you're ready to move on, I know a little shorter of a Shavasana. Take a deeper breath. Begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes, rolling out the wrists and the ankles. Reach the arms overhead for a nice long full body stretch. Hug the knees in. Roll off to one side, resting your head for a moment. Thank yourself for showing up. And take one last moment to come back to your intention. Press yourself up to any comfortable seated pose. And just like we started, feel the sitting bones grounded down. Feel the crown of the head lift up. And just notice how you feel. Check in. Notice the effects of your practice. And the palms together in front of the heart. Lift the heart up. Bow the head in. Thank you so much for letting me guide you through your practice today. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. My name is Lindsay Silbert. I also teach Vinyasa and Yin on Saturdays and a gentle class on Sundays. So if you have any questions, comments, suggestions for next week, please leave them for me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you all back on your mats very soon. All right, enjoy.